important do you think it is to teach financial literacy to young people, especially those in low-income communities and in the foster care system?
I think it's extremely important. I've worked with children who have left the foster care system, and they've come back and spoken about they had no idea how expensive things were, how much rent was. I can remember one youngster who actually left to go to college, and he got himself into a crisis because he didn't understand how much, pens, paper, books, all that type of thing cost. And he talked a lot about how it wasn't so great being in foster care, but he didn't understand that when you were in foster care, that everything was taken care of for you, that he wasn't, he had a little allowance, but he never had to purchase things, and no one ever helped him to understand that it can be a pretty expensive world out there.
Want to be a doctor? The man right here wants to be a doctor. That's a good look. Alright, so if you had a 4-year degree, how much more do you expect to earn than a person who only had a diploma?
20%.
You said 20%?
70.
You say 70? Anybody disagree with both of them? You said 70? What did you say? 20? Okay, the correct answer is 70% on average. It's pretty good. So that means you guys might want to go to college during the game.
Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
Because there's a high demand for people with degrees, and with that high demand comes a high demand. Sometimes, it's not all the time. I'm just saying on average.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? On average. Number 4, this is a basic budgeting question. Jim just found a job with a take-home pay of $1,500 per month. He must pay $750 for rent, $125 for groceries, $100 per month for transportation, and he budgets $50 for clothing. And he budgets another $75 for restaurants, and another $50 for everything else. With his current expenses, how long will it take him to accumulate $700? You pick A, 2 months? Who picks B, 4 months?
I pick 6. It's 2 months.
Is it 6?
6.
All right, the answer is 2. You're absolutely right.
I believe that our children that leave child welfare are at great risk of a lot of things, and one of them is that they will become homeless, and it's my belief that part of that reason is that they haven't been taught the importance of budgeting.
If you don't have assets, you cannot be wealthy. So, every plan should have a part of it that tells yourself what assets you're going to purchase, what assets are you going to look for, and how is that going to benefit you, and how is it going to benefit your family, or even your community. The other thing is be prepared. Life is not always great. Life doesn't always work smoothly, right? Like sometimes something unimaginable could happen. You need to be prepared. You need to have that little reserve that's ready so that if some major life emergency happens, you're right there and you're prepared. And that's the basis of a financial education.
Now, you actually authorized for the Yes I Can program to come over here to pre-placement services, and when this was actually brought to your attention, what was your initial response or feelings towards that?
My initial response was, yeah, go for it. It's very rare that you find a program such as this here in the city, where as teaching children, youth, the importance of how to manage their money, what the value of a dollar is, what it entails of putting money aside for future goals. So it was an opportunity to bring the program here to the children here at Pre-Placement, and hopefully something that we can do going forward.